What is poppin'? What is going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney. I appreciate you guys for watching today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and my channel to grow overall. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly, almost every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It's only right. You guys, listen guys. Woo-wee! This boy Lamar Jackson is a problem. Lamar Jackson is a legit quarterback, man. That guy's a problem, and he's a top 10 quarterback right now. I know it might be a little bit premature. I know he's only played 16 career games, but guys, you know it when you see it. I saw Deshaun Watson the first 3 or 4 games he played. I knew that guy was special. I saw Patrick Mahomes play the first 4, 5, 6 games he's ever played. I knew he was gonna be special. Okay, you know it when you see it. Unless you get a guy like Baker Mayfield that humbles himself this year, starts talking a bunch of crap and smack, and comes out and has bad judgment in the first place, even coming out of college, because people forget Baker Mayfield was in a police video. Baker Mayfield has some off the field issues, okay? But either way, I'm not talking about Baker. Bottom line, it does not take long to watch Lamar Jackson and know that guy's a stud. The Ravens look like the best team in the AFC. They look like they can win the Super Bowl this year. They can beat the Packers. They can beat the 49ers. They can beat the Saints. Now, am I going to call them the best team in football? No, I don't think they're quite on that level, but they are by far definitely a Super Bowl contender. They are legitimately the best team in the AFC. Now, will they win the AFC? That's remained to be seen, okay? Because I do think the Patriots, I've seen time and time again, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady beat teams even though they're not the better team on the field, just because they're so good situationally. They're so good at preparing for you, you know. And let's be real, guys, the Patriots are probably going to have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The Ravens' schedule is hard down the stretch, but right now, the Ravens are looking like the best team in football. If you had to line up the rosters, to me, they are the better team. They're better than the Patriots. I don't know if they'll beat the Patriots, but they can definitely do it. They will come very close. The Ravens will not go down without a fight. This Ravens team is legit. I got nothing but good things to say about them. A great quarterback in Lamar Jackson, an elite running game, solid wide receivers, a really good defense, great coach in John Harbaugh. This team is legit. And like I said, I know it's a little bit early, but Lamar Jackson to me right now is a top 10 quarterback. And guys like Big Ben Roethlisberger are now old and hurt. And in my opinion, the last time I saw him, washed up, okay? Guys like Fil A are old and athletic, are going to miss the playoffs this year. Cam Newton, he is now on IR, not going to play the rest of the year. Last time we saw Cam, not that great. I still think Cam Newton is going to be a great player when he comes back. I do think the Chicago Bears need to go on the phone and talk to the Panthers and acquire Cam Newton. But either way, my point is, listen, you cannot tell me, based on watching football this season and based on the quarterbacks in the league right now, you can't tell me, if you had to draft quarterbacks right now, as far as your top 10 goes, Lamar Jackson is coming off that board somewhere in the top 10 if I'm starting a franchise today. Bottom line, he's a top 10 quarterback right now. And I watched the Bengals versus Ravens. Bottom line, my takeaway was, listen, the Bengals were awful. Their offensive line is terrible. I don't believe in Ryan Finley. I never believed in Ryan Finley in the first place. I still believe the Bengals are probably going to draft a quarterback. The Bengals are terrible. And listen, guys, this Ravens team is legit. They are, man, they might be the best team in football right now. I won't pull that trigger and say that right now, but again, they're in that conversation. The Marcus Peters trade was excellent. Ever since that Marcus Peters trade, the Ravens, they've been balling out. They beat Seattle by 30-16. They destroyed the New England Patriots, and now they destroyed the Bengals. A game in which I thought they probably would, you know, maybe have a emotional letdown. You know, usually when you come off your biggest win of the season, you're naturally, you know, gonna let down the next week. No, the Ravens, they're firing on all cylinders week to week, baby. It's not even close. And Lamar Jackson, a guy that's 22 years old right now, still a young puppy in the league, has taken the league by storm. He might be the MVP of the league right now, guys. That guy, when you listen, I know it's early. I know we've only seen 16 games of Lamar Jackson. But while I watch this guy play, I say to myself, I can win multiple Super Bowls with that guy. That guy is going to be an elite quarterback down the road. And he's the first player in NFL history through his first 16 games ever to have 2 perfect passer rating games. I mean, and also another thing I want to point out is Lamar Jackson, the guy's a winner. I understand that getting drafted to the Ravens does help. He's in a lot easier situation to succeed than, per se, a Dwayne Haskins, a Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, a Sam Darnold. You know, some of those quarterbacks have to take it the hard way. Daniel Jones, too. Kyler Murray, too. Lamar Jackson did land in the perfect situation. And I will admit, the Ravens, they've done a great job of riding along Lamar Jackson the proper way and developing him properly and playing to his strengths and easing him along. I will give the Ravens credit. We cannot deny the fact that that man is 13-3 as a starter through his first 16 games, okay? Lamar Jackson, that guy's special. And he's changing the way football is being played nowadays. I have real concerns about, college quarterbacks in college that are just pure pocket passers now. Because the way Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, and all these quarterbacks are today, I don't think too many pure pocket passers, unless they're a Tom Brady, are going to be looked at as highly anymore, because Lamar Jackson is changing the way football is being played today. The rare combination of just pure burst, agility, speed. I mean, this guy, we're talking about, he's by far right now the best running quarterback in football. He might be a top 5 athlete in the NFL right now. The guy's up there. I mean, that spin move that he put on the Bengals defenders where he juked the guy out, he spun around 2 guys, ran for a 47-yard touchdown. I mean, that's just special, guys. We're witnessing a guy that we've never seen before, in my opinion. I love Michael Vick. Michael Vick was great, but I don't know if Michael Vick was even this fast. I don't even know if Michael Vick was this great of a thrower as Lamar Jackson. Now, again, I do think Michael Vick did land on a team that did not fit his skill set in Atlanta. They were more of a pass-happy team. They didn't play to their strength enough. But again, you gotta admit, guys, this guy Lamar Jackson he might be the MVP of the league this year. This guy is taking the league by storm. He's taking a huge jump. Last year, Lamar Jackson was a limited pocket passer. He's taking that next step. He threw 6 touchdown passes versus the Dolphins. Now, granted, it is the Dolphins. By the way, I don't want to hear that Lamar Jackson is padding his stats, okay? Because Lamar Jackson, he beat Russell Wilson in Seattle. He beat Tom Brady and the Patriots by 17 points, okay? I don't care that Lamar Jackson, he decides to be good versus the Dolphins. He's putting up bad stats versus bad teams. I don't care. Stop it. Stop it. The guy's beating 2 legitimate teams. I don't want to hear it anymore, okay? Lamar Jackson, right now it's between him and Russell Wilson as far as the MVP of the league goes, okay? And guys, I honestly root for Lamar Jackson. I really do. Because I didn't think he was the best quarterback in the draft. I thought that quarterback was Baker Mayfield. So far, it looks like I'm going to be wrong, just the way Lamar Jackson was playing. But I thought Lamar Jackson could play. I really did. And when he was in the draft process, there are people that said he needs to work out as a wide receiver. He needs to work out as a running back. He can't throw the ball. He can't do this. He can't do that. He pushes the ball down the field. That guy will never be an NFL quarterback. He'll never make the playoffs. Lamar Jackson has proven them wrong time and time again. I root for that. I'm happy. And then they say, stats are inflated. He's not an MVP candidate. I listen to someone on the radio that I listen to a lot. I'm not going to say who it is, but sports radio. I listened to someone the other day. Someone said on the radio that Lamar Jackson is not an MVP candidate. That's literally what I heard literally a week ago. Lamar Jackson's not in the MVP conversation. If Lamar Jackson's not in the MVP conversation, I don't know who is. Because this guy right now, it's neck and neck between Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Lamar Jackson. I know I don't like to bash the media too much, but I just feel like that Lamar Jackson gets some unwarranted hate that I just think he doesn't deserve. And I just had to bring that up. I try to keep it real on this channel. But either way, right now, if I had to give a vote today, do I want to give Lamar the MVP? I'm really close, because the one thing Lamar Jackson does have going for him is that he outplayed Russell Wilson in Seattle, okay? That should matter for something. He beat Seattle on the road. Russell Wilson, for as good as he's been, doesn't have a signature win this year, okay? He lost to the Saints. He lost to the Ravens team, both home games. So as good as Russell Wilson is playing, obviously the MVP is not going to be decided today. It's going to be decided at the end of the year. I'll provide a video to you guys down the road of who I think is the MVP of the league, because honestly right now, I don't know. Russell Wilson's playing well, Lamar's playing well. And Lamar Jackson's beating you running the football and passing the football, guys. I mean, 78 rush yards per game, 700 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. Lamar Jackson has an outside shot, guys, to throw for 4,000 yards and rush for 1,000 yards on a season as a quarterback. That's never been done. Now, I did look at the stats today. Lamar Jackson's on pace to fall short of 4,000 passing yards. But if he ups his passing yards over the next, I would say, 8-9 games, he has the opportunity. And just the fact that Lamar Jackson is in that conversation to do something like that, man, that's special. There's something about this kid. Something about him at Louisville when he won the Heisman. There's something about his charisma, his leadership. People seem to follow him. And there's something to be said for a winner. And there's something to be said for a guy that got better. It took a major leap in the offseason. I was very skeptical of the Ravens this year. I thought the Ravens would go 7-9 this year and miss the playoffs. Boy, was I wrong. And boy, was I wrong about Lamar Jackson this year. Now, I never said Lamar Jackson in the offseason. To be clear, I never said Lamar Jackson would become a bust. I never said Lamar Jackson was going to be a terrible quarterback. I just thought that Lamar Jackson was not going to take that big step this year. I thought he was going to be in for a sophomore slump because the guy ran around a lot last year. You know, I felt the teams would go to the drawing boards and say, hey, let's just stop Lamar Jackson. Let's keep him in the pocket, and let's just force him to beat us with his arm, okay? Force him to beat us with his arm, okay? I thought the league would throw a curveball at Lamar Jackson. But Lamar Jackson, he smacked that home run, baby. He smacked the home run off that curveball. He was ready for them curveballs. He was ready for those sliders. There's something to be said for a quarterback that has limited action last year and gets better and turns himself into an MVP candidate the very next year when teams now have film on him, when teams now know what he's about. There is something to be said for a young quarterback that's getting better. This tells me something about his leadership. This tells me something about his character, his attitude. The fact that he went in the offseason, he went to the drawing board, and he got better. And he's producing on the football field. And the team is winning now because of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson obviously provided a spark last year. But this year, he's an MVP candidate. And I think Lamar Jackson, the one question I have about Lamar is, can he sustain this MVP level success? Because Lamar Jackson, he's only been in the league, he's only played 16 career games, okay? So there's still a small sample size out there for Lamar Jackson. But can he continue this? I just think the guy is a rare athlete. I think the guy is special. I think that the guy is not slowing down. I think that as he gets better as a passer, as he gets more involved with NFL schematics, as he begins to read defenses, as he begins to play more and more, the fact that John Harbaugh is his head coach, the fact that the Ravens draft well, the fact that he's in a great, sound organization that drafts players well, that develops players well, and will always have him in good hands in situations, Lamar Jackson is not set up to fail. I feel sorry for Sam Darnold. I feel sorry for Baker Mayfield. I feel sorry for all these quarterbacks that are struggling, that are with bad franchises, because they're not set up to succeed. They got to learn the hard way. Daniel Jones, Kyler Murray, Haskins, they have to learn the hard way. It matters where you get drafted. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Lamar Jackson. I'm not. Because the guy's, he's great. He's a stud. And I said he's a top 10 quarterback right now. So, again, I think Lamar Jackson's going to take the league by storm. I see him winning a Super Bowl or two before his career is over. I see a winner. And I see a guy, I don't know how long he'll play, just because, look, Lamar Jackson's going to have to learn to slide more, okay? He's going to have to learn to win from the pocket a little bit more if he wants to play, I would say, 15 or 20 years, okay? Maybe he's not going to do that. I don't know. But if you can get, I would say, a 14-year window out of Lamar Jackson of him playing like this and get 2 Super Bowls, hey, I'll take that. I will take that any day of the week. Lamar Jackson has a chance to be great. I don't think he'll ever become the best quarterback in football, just because I don't think he's a true natural passer. I do think that there's something to be said for Aaron Rodgers, a Tom Brady, a Russell Wilson, guys that are just natural throwers of the football. They'll always be a little bit better than him. I think Deshaun will always be a little bit better than him. You know, Patrick Mahomes will always be a little bit better than him. But Lamar can win. Lamar's a winner. And Lamar Jackson is hard to stop. And the league is going to have to make an adjustment to Lamar Jackson. I thought that Lamar Jackson would have to make an adjustment to the league. No. The league is going to have to adjust to Lamar Jackson, in my opinion. So, that's where I'm at with Lamar Jackson. The guy can win MVP this year. I have nothing but great things to say about Lamar. This Ravens team is legit. They arguably maybe are the best team in football. There's really no weakness to this team. They can run the football. They can play great defense. They have a great quarterback. And if Lamar Jackson continues to develop as a passer, look out, because the Ravens They're going to continue to take the league by storm, and Lamar Jackson will do that specifically. Be sure to comment where you agree with me and disagree with me. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? You know, or potentially if it doesn't, you know, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, you know, get other people hit to this channel, you know, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.